I can't do it there. That's not right. Never mind. I was going to share it and see if maybe, yeah, I don't know if that's going to work. Okay, we'll try it. Message. I was just trying to let people know I'm on in case they care. They might not. My eyebrows are kind of dark too. You know, the worst thing about having to look at yourself while you're doing a sale is it's like you're looking in a mirror and you forget and you start doing all the things and fixing yourself. So I made turkey and dressing, and I got that all ready to bake first thing in the morning. And I made huge sweet potato casserole, and I made some chocolate pretzel-y things for like snacks, sweet snacks, while we're waiting on other food to get there. And my daughter is hosting, and I always host Thanksgiving, and I always have the big shindig. This year's different, and I just didn't feel up to doing all of that because it's not just it's some extended family, because my son-in-law's families like to come too, and that's fine, and I love that. And but you know, this year's different, so I really am thankful that hey Pootie, I got to show you your Santa. I really am thankful that she's taken over and hosting Thanksgiving. So I'm just doing some of the cooking and loading her all of my silverware because she didn't have enough. And she actually went and bought a dining room table because, yeah, she has a huge house, but they had gotten rid of their dining room table. It is, yes. I'm just thankful. Well, let's see. Her family is 5, and then now. Oh, wait! I have to tell you this: the granddaughter, the 18-year-old granddaughter, who's almost 19, whose boyfriend is Daniel, who I've talked about so much, who helped me so much with Adam, proposed to her. So they are engaged, which is very exciting. They are very happy and giddy and young love. Woohoo! It's going to be a long engagement because they are young, but that was a very sweet little thing. And actually, that was the last conversation that Adam had with Daniel, was telling him, because Daniel confided in Adam that he was going to propose, and Adam had all kinds of ideas. Getting ready at the beginning of it. Yeah, there's all that. But yeah, so that was a very sweet thing. But anyway, so there's 5, and then 6, 7, and then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like 14, 15 people. Maybe 16 or 7. You know, I never know. We never know. That people just know that you know, I just let them know where we're going to be, and they show up, and it's usually always here. But so breathe, Emma, breathe. Anyway, so that's all very exciting. Now, the reason I decided to go live tonight for a couple of things. You only have 7. I'm not saying I want to wish anyone away. God knows, but it's such an easier to do 7, 8, even 10. But when it gets into the double digits after that, it gets more complicated, and yeah, but it's okay. It always works out. Everybody has a good time. Everybody wants to come back next year. So undoubtedly, it's fine. So now, what was I going to say? Friday, I have decided that I am selling all of it. The only collection that I will hang on to for just a little longer, my collection, are my little globes and maybe some of the skunks. Everything else is going, because the plan is to downsize and travel. starting with grease. Yes, hi. Hello, and it's Ariana. That's a beautiful name. I probably messed it up because, I'm terrible with words. Words are hard. So, yes, I'm going to be selling some things that I never thought I would sell. So, what I want to do is kind of give you a heads up of what I will be. Oh, good. I'm glad I got it right. I will be selling on Friday, and then I'm going to run some things tonight. But I want to show you a few things that I never thought I'd let go of, and I want to give you the first opportunity to know about it. So if you're interested in it, and you might be, that's my Diet Coke. You'll know it's coming. Okay, so let me start with this one thing here that is, and if you're watching on YouTube, come over to Virtual Antique Marketplace, because this way you can see everything that's being said, and you can actually purchase things, which is kind of the goal behind all of this. So virtualantiquemarketplace.com, and that way you can see the full chat and you can see what all's going on. So let me turn this around. And I'm going to put this over here. And the first thing I just want to show you tonight, I'm not going to run it, but this. Let's get where you can see it. This is truly antique. And it glows like the dickens. This is uranium glass. And it has its underplate, which a lot of times they don't. Yes. It is uranium. I was looking for my little light just to shine on it to show you, but it is crazy good. And I actually purchased this from a lady that we went to church with for many, many years. And I didn't think I would ever let this go, but life has changed. And so now I'm going to offer up some things that are not only, treasures, but are in really good condition. Look at this. It's in perfect condition. I don't think she ever used it. It was one of those things that stayed in her cabinet. It's going to be on Friday. I will run these things on Friday night at my regular 7:00 sale, which I usually do with Willie. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to have them listed. You can put in pre-bids. And I just kind of wanted to give you a little first look of what is coming, because I looked this up online. I can find the shakers. I find very few with that underplate. And yeah. And like I said, I purchased this from a lady I went to church with for many years, and from her estate when she passed. So yeah, it's special. But we can't take these things with us. And this last year has taught me that let some things go so that you can go and do other things. This is another thing. I stuck a Christmas tree in it because, it's that time of year. But I never thought I'd let go of this one either. Let me just show you what this is. We'll take the tree out. And even the little cup and saucer, it's cute, but it's not really the thing. It's this. Look at this. It's made to hold the cup and saucer. The markings on the bottom, let's see if I can get it where you can see it. We're going to go in close and back up. Can you see that? Ardelt. I'm not saying that right. And then it's got the little, I've never seen another one of these. It's brass. And I mean, we kind of think that we're the ones that started displaying these cups and saucers, but apparently not, because this is pretty old. And I just put this little set in it because it works so good in there. But it's beautiful. And like I said, I've never seen another one. So I will be running this. I will get it in the sale so that you can make a pre-bids if you want to. But it's just sitting on the shelf. And then I stuck a little tree in it because, hello, Merry Christmas. So those two things will be in the Friday night sale. Now, I'm not just going to show you things. I am going to run things. But there's just a few things that I wanted to give you a heads up on, because it's a busy time of year, and maybe wouldn't all get there. I have 2 of the spaghetti Santas. They're a little different. This one is the bank. He's in great shape. Look at those eyes. The other one, he kind of has his hand up in the air. But I am going to be running both of these on Friday night, 7 o'clock Eastern. So both of those will be there. And let's try to see what else there is that I will not run tonight, because everything else I probably will go ahead and run. It's just these things I know are, no, it's not. Look at this. This is what you need to know. And if Willie was here, he'd be screaming. He'd be screaming at me. Do you see this? This is my holy grail. This is a 1939 Sears and Roebuck catalog. And it is in just about perfect condition, Felicia. It is the pictures. I have loved this. I will pull this out on a bad day and just flip the pages. It's a full, big Sears catalog. 1939. And look at this. Budget suits. $3.98 for this one. The prices. I can't either. I'm a little surprised at myself. But if I've learned anything this year, yeah, it's not about the stuff. And look at these dresses. I could do an entire sale just showing you this. I have said so many times when friends would come over and say, you want to see something cool? And just pull this out. Look, these are maternity dresses. 1939. Nikki. 1939. Let me move these other things so they don't die a horrible death. Like I said, this is truly one of my most treasured older pieces. Just because you can really, I mean, look at this. And if you're like me, and most of you are, we love this old stuff. I just am mesmerized. And I love the fact that it has survived. And look at the hats. Your mom would have been 7 years old. Yeah. I mean, and look at the prices. A hat for $1.98 or $1. But in 1939, that was a fair amount of money. So I will be running this for sale on Friday at 7. Look at these purses, 94 cents. It's unusual, and I didn't want to just spring it on you in a sale. I wanted to give you an opportunity. My light just went out. Strange things happen in this world. The lights in here go in on and off. This was Adam's room. Stockings. Look at this underwear. My Lord. But look, $1.88. for that thing of torture. Isn't it crazy? We're barely, look how thick. We are barely in it. And look, they had weight loss pills. Did you realize they sold weight loss pills back then? $2.75. And when I look it up, it's mainly vitamins. Because I did look it up. All those cosmetics, soft porn. Yeah. The pajamas. These shoes. Like I said, I could go on with this for a long time. But look at these shoes. And it's got, and there's the baby clothes, but look at these dresses. I remember wearing little plaid dresses to elementary school. Baby furniture. These are the men's suits. It still has the flyers in it. It's a little, it's not tore, but it just comes a little wider there. Fabric. It's also got home furnishing. I mean, it's full on Sears, but 1939. So this is time travel. All this stuff that we sell, the home decor, it's all in here. From that period, 99 cents. Some of this stuff, gosh, if you could only go back, right? Also, look at the heaters and the stoves. Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. And so many things, just go away. But, this is I think it's a truss. Apparently men in the 30s had problems with, hernias. I think that's what that's about. But cards, jewelry. Look, here's the letter from the manager of Sears and Roebuck. Old radios. That huge radio is $67. And also, look at the radios. Like I said, I've loved this book. And it's time to let somebody else enjoy it too. But anything you find in here is just going to fascinate you. Because you're going to find things you don't think about. Look, a motor. You could order a motor from Sears. And there's also, let me get to it, I'll show you. There is an advertisement that, look at the linoleum. All those fun colors. There is an advertisement, an advertisement in here. Look at this. Look at the slips. Where you could, hang on, I'm going to find it because it's here. Well, there's the little thing from Sears. But here, this was just left in here, and I've left it. It's a Vicks Vapor Rub advertisement. I mean, this alone probably has some value. And it's dated right there, 1939. Same year as the book. Just awesome. Somewhere in here, if I can find it, there is the application to fill out. You would get your book, and then you would fill out the paperwork. Pick out what you wanted, fill out the paperwork, and mail the order in. And I guess with a check. I guess they had checks. A money order, maybe. There used to be something called COD. You could order it, and then, look, Buck Rogers guitar. It's kind of a while ago. Yeah, Cash on delivery. That's right. COD. And I'm not turning right to it, but it is in here. There is the paper that you fill out to order. There's the index. It's all there. Look, here's some of the ordering paper in the back. It is in excellent condition for that age. You see the side? It's got just a little peeling up here on the corner, but all in all, it's amazing. And like I said, it's one of my most treasured things as far as collecting vintage has gone. Now, I can't sell it for $10. Y'all know that, but look it up. I will be running it on Friday. I do want it to find a new home. I'm not trying to get rich off of it. I'm just saying it's got some value. But God, I love it. It's so fun. It's just fun. Okay, so this will be in the Friday night sale. I'll show you one more thing, and then I'll show you some stuff you can buy tonight. And if you think that one was spectacular, look at this one. Like I said, these are my most valued vintage items. This is the National Money Saving Style Book from 1915 to 1916. The National Coat and Suit Company out of New York City. This was before photography. Most of this is drawings. Look at the styles. Can you imagine that this lasted? This is 110 years old. And it's still here. Look at these dresses, $8.75. And it's a good sized book. Now, it's not Sears. This predates Sears. And it still has ordering things in it. These are called midi blouses, and I think they're maternity clothes. But they didn't call them that. And look at these. Isn't that great, though? Just look at the pictures. Now, the other thing that could be done with this, obviously, is to pull it apart. And these pictures alone, you could sell just framed art from it. That, to me, would be heartbreaking. For it to have lasted this long and then be taken apart. There's the ordering form. And like I said, 110 years old. So, and then, Junior Miss. Y'all remember when we were called Junior Misses? 13 to 17-year-olds. Oh, look at this underwear. It's mainly fashion. There is some jewelry. Just some incredible pieces. And it hurts my heart a little bit to let go of it. But, as I said, it's time to let someone else enjoy some of these things. Silverware. I think if you were in this day and age, if you could order from a catalog, you were probably a little more well off than the average person. Or maybe they would have a book like this in like the general store where you could go in and order. I just can't even imagine. But look at the shoes. $2.50 for the shoes. And that's $3 for those button ups. And this is real. This was not a reprint. This is a real book. Comforters, blankets, lace. And there's sewing machines. Oops, it's getting a little blurry. Don't be blurry. Let's get it where it won't be blurry. Look at that. You get that sewing machine for $26. And the little boy outfits. I just think, yeah. I've never seen it. I've looked online to see if I could find another one. I haven't. So that, along with the other things, will be run on Friday night. And I'm just giving you the heads up on it because I know it's a busy time of year. And yeah. Okay. Let's talk about something we can sell. My dad always talks about using the Sears catalog in the out. Yes. Yes, they did. They used almost anything for what they call striking paper. They did. And honestly, that's probably why we don't have a lot of them. I have a feeling the people shopping in that catalog, I'm going to turn you around, probably didn't have an outhouse. They probably had an inside house, you know, because that's kind of high-end stuff for that age, I think. So, all right, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. We're going to eat, and then it's time to get busy with, they had a flusher. Yeah, I think so. My hat back. I took my hat off because it was getting warm. So now we got to start thinking about Christmas presents. So I want to show you some things, and I am going to run these. I'm going to run this vintage telephone. My grandkids have had the most fun with this. It works. It's been plugged in. I still have a landline. When it rings, everybody stops to see what it's doing. And it's, I think we figured out this one was from, let's be sure what year so I don't lie to you. But I think if you have grandkids, or even just for yourself, just for the nostalgia, it would be a fun gift. And it's around the 1970s, I think. This was like a repop of that style from an earlier period. But I think this one was probably from the 1970s. We probably are, Rachel. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. And let me tell you why we still have a landline. We still have a landline because we always had a landline, and the landline is our same phone number that we had when we got engaged and got married. And so we cannot possibly let that go because that would be wrong. So therefore, we still have the landline. And that's how Gerald Layson thinks things through. You can't give up your landline because you've always had that number. In fact, when his mother passed away, she had the same phone number for so many years. And at that point, we had a computer line, and he got his mother's phone number so that we had two landlines, and one was his mother's phone number and the others were ours. Only has a landline, no cell phone. Well, Dusty Moose, listen, if all goes wrong and sales crash, I got a landline. Now, whether it'll work, I don't know, because it don't have long distance on it. It's just a landline. It's just always been there, and it's always been our phone number, and so that's why it's still there. And it costs us something like $26 a month. I know, it's crazy, but anyway. Okay, so we're gonna run the phone. Like I said, it's about 8 inches tall. It's like 10 inches across. It's adorable. And I'm just going to tell you, it catches people's attention. I have it sitting on a little table right under the kitchen phone that is still hanging on the wall, which is another reason why this needs to go. But that one's push buttons. This one you have to dial. So I'm starting it at 25. It would make a really unique Christmas gift for your grandkids, for an older person. I just think it's neat. And what else can you say? It's just fun. If you don't have a landline, it's still fun because, the kids can play with it. And if it doesn't sell tonight, I'm going to have it listed in the store and to buy it now. Of course, when we put them in the buy it now, we raise the price a little. But I do think it would make a really cool Christmas gift. So that was why, and I appreciate y'all looking at that. But it will be turning up again in the buy it now. All right, like I said, I pulled out things that I care about that I never thought I'd let go of. And this is one of them. I think, well, look at it. I mean, really, isn't it just crazy good? It's a taller piece. It's 10 inches tall with the handles up. It is beautiful. The blue, the glass in it. Let me see if I can tell you more about it. I was decorating with this color for a long time. And this is another one of those pieces that I just thought, I'm never going to let that go. But I think it would make a beautiful Christmas gift. So let's see. It is, it's a Victoria, it says Victorian blue basket. And you can put a votive candle in it. I didn't have anything in it. Yeah, I mean, I just had it sitting on my mantelpiece with some other blue pieces. I just think it is really, really pretty. The basket is like a silver. That's the blue glass inside it. It's going to take a little packing to ship it so that it doesn't get broke. But it's, like I said, it's cobalt blue. Would just make a really pretty Christmas gift for somebody special. So let's just put it in. And we'll see if anybody is interested in this. If not, it's going to just probably end up right back on my mantelpiece. And it is a Victorian. Spelling is hard. That's quit. A-N and blue glass. In a silver basket. All right. And I measured it, I think. It's like, 9.5 inches tall. It's a beautiful piece. And we're working really hard to buy secondhand for Christmas this year. So I'm trying to offer you some things. I'm not, Willie. I'm selling my favorite things in the world. Do you believe it? Look what I'm selling. I'm going to be selling even more on Friday night. all of my treasures. It's time to let them go. Pootie, this is beautiful, Pootie. And you're doing a sale tomorrow night. Thank you so much, Pootie. That is a beautiful piece. I think I'm going to miss it a little. Okay, this lady. This is another thing that I found. I've never seen another one. I just think she's unique. The top lifts off. This is her chair. You can put things inside it. It has a date on the bottom of 1971. I feel like somebody, it might have been a hobbyist piece. Not sure. I liked it. Like I said, I've never seen it before. And it's just been sitting on a dresser. It gets moved about because, you know, I like to move things about. She's 7 inches tall. Her skirt is like 7.5 inches across. Just looking inside, it looks like there is like a crack toward the bottom there, but it's been like that forever, and I just think she's unusual and special. I'm just going to call her the Golden Girl. And I've had her for quite a while, so never seen another one. And like I said, unique Christmas gift. If you know somebody that likes Victorian style, I just think it's, yeah. You have one like this for 30 years. She's wearing an evening dress because her shoulders are showing. Yeah. She's fancy. I do love her. And any of these things that I'm showing y'all tonight, if they don't sell, I don't care. I can say I tried and it didn't sell, and now I'm going to keep it. All right. Let's do these little guys. Yours is a different color. What color is yours? These are Lefton. And they're just adorable. They got the little, they're salt and pepper shakers. Try to get this where you can see them good. I have some spaghetti Santas, Willie. So, you know, look, I got 2 of them. I'm going to sell them on Friday night. Yellow dress, natural skin. It must have been like a hobbyist piece. All right, so these are the Lefton shakers. I'm going to put them in. Again, not really something I thought about selling, but that's what we're doing. It does have Christy on the back. I don't know why. I've never really even noticed that. Maybe I'm supposed to give them to Christy. But we're going to run them first. Lefton Christmas shakers. They're unique. They're different. And we're going to run those. And there they go. I've been cooking all day, Willie, for the last name, Christy. I don't know. It wouldn't have to be. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it was like that when I got them. So, but I think they're adorable. And they're Lefton. So, you can't go wrong. Christy K. Murphy. Are you making that up? Are you making that up, Willie? All right, well, I got to show this to Pootie. because I found it after the sale the other day, and she bought all the others, and this is just the last. So we need to move. We need to run him just in case she needs the Santa. And get a picture of Santa. And Willie, I don't know if you were here, but I am going to be running my 1939 Sears catalog on Friday night and my 1915 ladies catalog. So unless somebody talks me out of it. Hello there, my friend Nan. Thank you for the sweet card you sent and all of the little goodies. I appreciate you so much. And I think about you a lot too. I'm going to get up to Minnesota this coming year. We're going to have to meet somewhere. Yeah, real work. I won't give them away. I promise. I won't give them away, but I will offer them for sale because they are so good. Thank you, Pate. They are so good. And I just feel like I need to offer them to somebody else to love because I have loved them. And now I need to let somebody else love them. All right. We have this little girl. I did. It wasn't cheap. And the other one was even more expensive. Oh, you did? Yes. I got them over there. I'm sorry, Pootie. And you got the Santa 10. You did. All right. I got this little girl. She is a Christmas angel. She is adorable. Who made you, girl? She's made in Japan. Isn't she cute? I'm letting it all go, Willie. It's all gonna go. And next year it's going to be the year of the travel, which means a lot of things needs to go. All right, she's the Christmas angel. I'm going to measure her. She's just so sweet. God, I love these things. She's 4 inches tall. And she's perfect. She doesn't have a chip or a crack or a nothing. She's just good. And she has her muff. Look at her little muff and her little face. And look at her little wings. They're perfect. She's perfect. Washing out, but she's perfect. I love her. She was sitting on my little shelf over my sink. And I'm like, it's time to offer you up to my friends. But look at her. And she's sweet. So good. I love this stuff. And I'm offering up really everything I've got. And then thank you, Nikki Moss. If it does not sell, I'll decorate with it. And the other thing we're going to do on Friday night is we're going to shop the house. And literally anything is up. Anything you see that you are interested in, we're going to run. I've got some good things, but it's just time. Thank you, Nikki Ma. She's coming to you. She's just so sweet. So sweet. But yeah, we're going to shop the house. I was showing, I don't know, Nikki, if you were here. I showed this. I'm going to be running this on Friday. This is antique uranium glass. It is in excellent condition. It's got its underplate. And I'm going to run that on Friday night as well as the catalogs. So just kind of giving you a heads up. that there's going to be some things. And what do we got here? We have, look at these. These were in the little blue cobalt thing that I just sold. Let's see if you can see that. They're very old. Can you see? They're little spoons. I need to get it where you can see it. Find the hole, Emma. Find the hole. They have little symbols on the end. Let's see if we can get them where you can see them. They're extremely old. You see these? I don't even know where I got these, which is pretty consistently how it works with me. I don't know, but I think they're just really sweet. And they look like they might actually be silver. I didn't test them. I don't know. We're just going to call them a vintage set of spoons. They're unique. Let's get it up where you can see them. And it's a set of 4. And I'm just going to run for 10. I think they're unique. And like I said, the idea now is looking for unique Christmas gifts for family and friends that we're not buying at the big box stores. There's a lot of stuff here. Rachel knows, she's been here. There's a lot of stuff. And it's not that it's, I love this stuff, but it's just time for some other people to love it. And those are running. And like I said, I kind of think these are silver. Well, if you have family that likes vintage, then you're way ahead of the game, because we got that. And I just love this stuff. All right, here's a little guy, and I love him. I'm letting him go too. Look at him. He's the little dapper dude. I have so many little ladies, and I don't have any guys. These are my only 2 little guys. Oh, did the spoons run? It looks like I didn't even run them. Did they run? I'm going to run him next. What'd I do with them? Did they? I don't think they ran. Or did they? Let's do those again, because I don't think they, because it's saying start auction. Okay, well, there's the spoons. And like I said, I think it could very well be silver. They're just unique. And they're very old. Very old. And they're running. Okay. My Christy did come down and help herself to some things that she liked. And that's good. I love for them to do that, because that's the whole point. I don't want to sell anything that they want, but, you know. All right, look at him. Is that a Joseph face? It looks like it could be. He is perfect. Look at his little tails blowing in the wind. He's in perfect condition. I just have so many girls, and I have no boys except him and this other one I'm going to run. And they all need new homes. This is the year. And I'm just going to call him the guy in yellow. And then we have to call the other one something else. And because I need to travel. I need to go do some other things. And this is how we're going to make it happen. We're going to let go. We're letting go of stuff, Willie. You're not there yet, but you're going to get there. You're going to have to let go of stuff too. And he is running. He is so cute. But he might just live with me. That's okay too. He does look really cute with all my little girls. Well, you know I do, Willie. You know I do. And then there's this little one. And he's playing his flute. But if you didn't like the other one, you might not like him either. Let me see if I can get you where you can see him good. This needs to be taller. All right, we're going to get a picture of him. This was really just supposed to be kind of a little preview tonight for me to just tell y'all that I'm fixing to do something crazy. And if I'm going to sell it, I'd rather sell it to my friends. All right, this is the little yellow boy, and he is running. Hey, Barbara. Rio Kondo. How did I used to say it? Rio. It's Rio Kondo. I say Rio Kondo. He does look like he is Rio Kondo. And he cute. Oh, I love him. I love him. He's gonna stay here. Nobody wants you. I'm the only one that loves you. How messed up is that? All right. Again, talking about Christmas gifts. Odd, unusual, vintage Christmas gifts. Look at the tissue box. Why not, right? How is your dad today? Has your dad been sick? Willie, have you not been telling me stuff? This is a vintage Kleenex box holder. It is 10 inches long. It is 3.5 inches tall. It fits a box of Kleenex. He's banged up. Did he fall? What happened? Oh, Willie, you don't tell me nothing no more. Well, I used to say that too. If they feel bad enough to complain, they're doing better. But I guess he fell. Sounds like. I'm going to run this tissue box. I think this would just make a really cute, unique Christmas gift. I mean, why not? Why not cover your tissue? And it's so pretty. It looks like, what do we call this style? Look at the sides. Isn't it pretty? And it's all the way around. I like it. And I think somebody else might too. Well, I'm glad he's doing better, but those falls can get you. They can. I cooked all day, Willie. I'm tired. You're wrapping bubble wrap. Yeah. I used to think that too. I was like, put mattresses on the floor, so if he falls, he would fall on the mattress. All right. We're not giving a tissue box for Christmas. I get you. Last week, you hate cooking. Well, no, you can't hate cooking if you like eating. I found this week, and I'm going to show this to you. And I don't think y'all have ever seen one before because I haven't. Look at this. This is a 1940s lemon wedge squeezer. You put a slice of lemon in there, and then you pull this down and you press it, and the lemon juice pours out his mouth. Isn't that wonderful? Do you have one of these? I never seen one. I like it. If anybody's interested, I'll run it. But if you don't want it, I'll keep it because I like it. And I discovered that we can turn almost anything into a Christmas decoration. So, since I collect smoking memorabilia, does anybody need a Prince Albert can? I just stuck this tree in it. But, you know, people who know how to do these assemblages could probably do something much better with that. Sent my father home from the hospital. He isn't my father, but he raised me. I used to think hospice was a done deal, but it's not. You can come in and out of it. So, all right, this is going to be the Prince Albert in the can. You will also get the tree, which I just have to say makes it, because without the tree, let's face it, it's a can. But I think he's cute, and I might just have to put him in there with my smoking stuff, which also is going to be sold. Prince Albert with tree. And if you shove paper in there, you could make the tree stand up straight, but I kind of like it leaning because I'm weird. You know, like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Yeah, that's bad to have somebody far from you, and it's, yeah, I am so sorry. I can't even imagine. I can't. All right. Nobody needs Prince Albert in a can, even if he has a tree. I mean, really. What could you possibly want more than that? All right. We're going to turn this around and just talk for a minute, because I wasn't really intending to be on here for a long, long time. You didn't see my hat, Willie. Let me show you my hat. I just wanted to give you the heads up on the sale for Friday. And I'm not shipping. If you bought anything tonight, I'm not going to be shipping anything. Did anybody else call places and ask if they had Prince Albert in a can, and then they let him out? Yes. Do you like my hat? Isn't it perfect? I wish it was cold here so I could wear it. Look at these. I found these. They're pretty darn cute. Yes, she did. She sent me this. I'd like to wear it to Disney, but it'd be after Christmas. I might wear it anyway. I just might. But it's been kind of hot here. So there's that. So, as I was saying, wear it anyway. I will. I am going to run those catalogs on Friday. I am going to be selling some things that I never thought I'd sell. I promise you, Willie, I won't give it away, but I will. It will be reasonable enough that, as long as I get out of it maybe close to what I got in it. Look at this little lady. I don't know who made her. She's made in China. I looked her up online. Isn't she cute? She's like a little artichoke lady. She only goes one way, and you got to get her just turned the right way, or her lid don't sit right. She's a picky little girl. I'm going to get back on there. That's why I had the tape on there, because she don't want to be but just one way. All right, let's go this way. Or not. Let's don't even do that. I think it goes, no. Yeah, there we go. You have to have her just a certain way or she's not going to go. I have no idea. I just got a text. Ryan said something's too big. I have no idea what they're talking about. I'm going to run her. I think she's adorable. She is a artichoke girl. And I've never seen her before, but I did find some of them online and they do go pretty good. We'll call her a vegetable girl. Because, you know, I'm tired. All right. And she's just unique. Again, a good Christmas gift. Get in there. And we're going to run her. And then I think I'm going to bed early because I cooked dressing and sweet potatoes and I got to get up early and finish the rest of all the goodies. And then we'll be back here on tomorrow night with Willie and Lamar. What are you selling, Willie? You want to come on and do a preview and show them what you're selling? No? Yes? Hello, welcome in. Do you want to do that, Willie? I have this little guy. He's a little honko. He's not a murder elf, but he's about to do something to that train, and I don't think it's going to be good. I'm not a control freak. I don't mind if anybody helps, but nobody usually does. Hello. Welcome in. This is Honko. Put it in your home. Isn't he cute? You decided like an hour before that you were going to do a sale with Lamar. Do you want to come on and show them what you're going to be selling tomorrow night? You could. Look at these little goobers. Salt and peppers. These are cute. You got the tree and the snowman. These are Fitz and Floyd. Aren't they cute? I had them on my little thing back here for the buyer's choice. I decided what I'm going to show. I don't even know yet. Willie. I have a whole bag of old bulbs. Because why not, right? Why not? Okay. Well, do y'all want to do a little buy it now or not? What do you think? I got some Christmas books. I got The Night Before Christmas. This one was from 1987. It's sweet. What's the night before? Look at Papa. He needs a CPAP. I can tell just looking at him. Don't you think? He wouldn't be snoring. The CPAPs are good things. Here's Santa. Can y'all believe Santa's going to be here in less than a month? 30-something days. Santa, look at him. He's so sweet. You want to do a little buy it now? Or not? Everybody tired? Want to quit? Night Before Christmas. I still have all the little soldiers. The entire set of soldiers. Let's turn around. Let me put them up. Somebody might actually need these. There is a full set. I used them as decorations last Christmas because I just think they're little toy soldiers, right? They'd be great for assemblages, or just do what I did. Just put them on a shelf. Look at them because they're cute. If I move this, they're probably going to fall over, but you get all of them. Let's take a picture. And it's 6 soldiers. And run them. You get them all. And they're old. They are old. People don't use these kind of things anymore. You missed Felicia opening your box. I did. When did she do that? 8 a.m. Where was I at 8? I was asleep at 8 a.m. That's where I was, because now I can sleep. Yesterday morning. Oh, man, I missed it. That box was packed. Ooh, it was packed. I was a little worried. All right. It's a run-in. You got all the 6 little soldiers. Like, he cute. Look at them eyes. Look at his eyes. He looked like he had a gummy. Oh, my Lord. I hadn't looked at him that close. Look at his eyes. That's his heart. Somebody slipped him a gummy. Oh, no, I didn't know she did that. I'm sorry I missed it. I'm sorry I missed that. Anyway, yeah, I turned my phone down now. Dana here. Hi, Dana. She does come on early because she wakes up in the middle of the night, and then she's up early, and then she goes and takes a nap. Yeah. This is the first time in many, many years that I'm not on call around the clock with the phone just ringing. Look at my little kitty. So I turned the sound down because after 8 o'clock, all I get is spam calls, and they just wake me up, and then I can't go back to sleep. But if I'd have known she was going to be there, I would have been there by sleep. Yeah, I was. All right, guys. Well, I reckon we will go. And then we will be back tomorrow night with the mysterious Willie and Lamar. But I bet Lamar has his stuff listed. So we probably know what Lamar is going to sell. We don't know what Willie's going to sell. Willie don't know what Willie's going to sell. So there's that. Don't forget. Do not drop those, Emmalene. Do not drop them. We will be running these Friday night. JoJo's here. And I will be running the 1915 Holy Grail. You got to open a box and dig. Well, you got some boxes, dude. You can dig. This is amazing. It still has the order form. 1915. Can you even imagine that? Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Joel's waving. And I'm going to run the other, my prized possession, my 1939 Sears. I'm going to run it. I am. Okay. Everybody have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Eat lots of goodies. Be thankful for your loved ones. Try not to argue. Don't talk about politics. Everybody just be sweet and have a good day. And just be blessed. Right?
Yep.
Right. All right, guys. I love you. I'll see you on Friday night, and I'll see you tomorrow night, Willie, on your sale with Lamar. What time? 7? I don't want to miss it, Don't let me miss it. I love you guys. Is anybody on? If not, we're just going to leave because that's what we do. Love you. I'm not shipping until after the sale on Friday, so have a great Thanksgiving.